Gucci. Yeah.
Trizzy. Bass. Let's get it.
Yeah. Full of bad bitches, y'all niggas and G's. My enemies be on my dick, they look like groupies to me. My bad ass your girlfriend, then why she leaving with me? We ain't dated but a week, but still she gave me a key. I see your homeboy picture, man, a grandmother 3. I told him count them bands up, I gotta sell me a key. And even though you see me MTV Jam of the Week, I got the stupidest rich game a nigga ever to see. I got the kangaroo money, about to jump on my chain. I count $100,000, I was just in my teens. NBA money, nigga, this just one of my rings. You say your nigga getting money, that ain't no money to me.
Flex, and I think I got a problem. Turned into a shopaholic. Dolce frames, diamond chain, unlimited up in my wallet. Money's all that matter. I don't care about the rest. You can love it, you can hate it, but you know I gotta flex, 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 flex. You know I gotta flex, flex, flex. You know we gotta flex, flex, flex. All my niggas flex, flex, flex.
Yeah.
2 girls on my poker stick, I fuck them off that royal honey. I just told my management, no acting funny with my money. Tired of local shows, I need some venue somewhere out in London. Treat the rap game like coming. Got a golden heartbreak chain, cause my ex done broke my heart. Best thing she could ever do, cause now a nigga going hard. Yeah, my time is now. I don't care who got next. Can you believe my personal trainer even hates it when I flex? Mama said that I'm the greatest, I replied of all time. You can't pay me what I'm worth, and you ain't really worth my time. Ain't worth it. In Atlanta, I was flexing up in Lennox. ATM in the Lambo, I was flexing up in Memphis. And I think I got a problem. Turned into a shopaholic. Dolce frames, diamond chain, unlimited up in my wallet. Money's all that matter. I don't care about the rest. You can love it, you can hate it, but you know I gotta flex, 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 flex. You know I gotta flex, flex, flex. You know we gotta flex, flex, flex. All my niggas flex, 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 flex. Man, I think I got a problem. Turned into a shopaholic. Dolce frames, diamond chain, unlimited up in my wallet. Money's all that matter. I don't care about the rest. You can love it, you can hate it, but you know I gotta flex, 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 flex. You know I gotta flex, flex, flex. You know we gotta flex, flex, flex. All my niggas flex, flex, flex.
Yeah.
From GR all the way to the ATL, it's TrizzyBass. We flexing all day, every day. Ooh-wop. This motherfucker here, right here, nigga.
Man, hold on. Everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk Podcast. This is episode 78, kicking it with hip-hop artist TrizzyBass. What's going down, my guy? This is a follow-up episode. What's going on, brother? Man,
I'm good, man. I'm just feeling good, man. How about yourself?
Man, blessed, brother. Super, super blessed. Man, Flex featuring Gucci, man. I see your brother making moves, man. I'm proud of you, bro. For real, for real. Before we even get started, man, give everybody a little backstory. What's going on? We got Dan in the comments. What's going on, brother? Man, Trizzy was on the show a few months ago, man, and I gotta tell people, man, I don't just have people on my show and I'm done with them, man. I build relationships with them, you know what I mean? We in talks on quite a few, you know what I mean? This man's making moves. This man's making major moves, and I use you as an example all the time when I'm speaking to independent artists, brother. We all know as an independent artist, we talked about this, is you gotta have that extra grind, the extra grit, you know what I mean? To be seen, to be heard. And I use you as an example, bro. You killing this shit, bro. You were killing it. Like, you know what I mean? Shit, like Flex, that's featuring Gucci, man. You know what I mean? That's on his new album, Almost Famous. You know what I mean? He got features with Lil Wayne. Man, there's quite a few. You know what I mean? It's a big name artist on there, man. So I'm definitely proud of you, bro. I love watching what you got going, bro. For real. Keep grinding, man. Shit.
Man, definitely, man. That's all you can do every day.
Yes, sir. Let's talk about Flex, man. How'd that come about?
Like I said, same thing, you know what I'm saying, when I was working with Ross. Flex came about from the same company. They sent me the track or whatever and was like, hey, you want to do this feature with Gucci Mane? I'm like, who wouldn't want to do a song with Gucci Mane? You know what I mean? So, I heard it, took it to the studio probably like the same day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm like, oh man, I gotta go kill this. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I just been on the road, man. Like I said, I just, came about with this the project, Almost Famous, because I feel like there's a lot of people, famous, artists I've been working with, you know what I'm saying? So they've been like helping me too, you know what I'm saying? Find not only, what I'm saying, be a star status on the project, but also I feel like they've been motivating me and challenging me, my craft and my artistry. Because remember, I don't know if you remember, but the last episode that I was on with you, it was a point in my music journey where I was saying like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this music, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that's one of the many challenges I had to face personally. But like I said, after being able to hop on songs with Gucci, hop on songs with Ross, hop on songs with Wayne, it's just been challenging my artistry, and it's making me find like, new areas in my music journey where I'm like, happy. I want to stay. I want to keep doing this. And my creativity is like going back up. And this is like, man, I'm just finding, passion and, having fun doing this still, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I think as a musical artist, you get hip hop, rock, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's always going to be a point in your journey where you're like, man, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. I think we all hit that point, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not just being an artist as well, like even with yourself, like, as far as like being a businessman or, as far as you having this podcast, I'm pretty sure there's been times where, you had like situations where you was like, man, I don't know if I want to keep continuing or anything like this, but you always got to have that motivation to like keep you going, you know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, blessings and opportunities will just start to rain down on you, and you like, man, and then that's when you find it where you like, man, I can keep doing this, because even seeing your progress, brother, like I'm proud of you, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Appreciate it,
stepped
man.
up your game a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember last time, you know what I'm saying, you didn't have like this platform like to use, like it looked like you was kind of getting it off the ground. Now it look like you like more solidified, like you get deals with major companies and stuff. So man, like I said, it's feel like we both growing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so I mean, yeah. So like I said, the song Gucci Mane, like I said, that came about when the studio worked on it, and like I said, put it out. It was like a major hit. Everybody liked it. Right now I'm actually in the process of trying to get it on the radio with like Hot 97, and I got it on the radio with New Mainstream Radio, a company I was working with. Um, so yeah, like I said, it's on the project. The project dropped on September 22nd. Like I said, I've been getting nothing but positive feedback from it. Like I said, everybody's been enjoying it. Like I said, I just like to create great music. You know what I'm saying? No matter who's featured on it, even if it's myself, I just, like I said, that's just me. I love music,
Yeah, facts, big time facts. Chris Roy in the comments, he said facts. Man, what's going down, Chris? Man, that's the artist you should reach out to, man. Chris, he R&B artist out here in Houston, bro. He's
Yeah,
he
I'm
got.
down, man. I'm ready to work with whoever, man.
Oh, I already know. That's why I tagged you in that post the other night. Yeah, cause I was tagging artists that I know that like to collab and stuff, man. Let's talk about mixtapes. We had a conversation a while back and talking about normalizing doing mixtapes again. You know what I mean? Let's do it like how they did in the '90s, man. And you the mixtape master, man. You made a few mixtapes. You just dropped the mixtape. Let's talk about that.
Like I said, I do quite a few mixtapes. The first two that I did was Child of Northern Spring and Would You Like a Tape. That kind of solidified my name as, TrizzyBass. And then so on. I did Music's My Escape 3. Then I did Before the Coronation, before I dropped that album, King Trizzy. Before the Coronation was kind of like me getting into my Wayne grit. You know what I mean? Like I was like kind of like just killing beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like I was singing and rapping. I was doing beats like by Summer Walker's Body. I think I did a cover to that one. I did let me see. I did Lil Baby and Gunna, Drip Too Hard. Like I was just killing instrumentals back to back. Cause like you said, I feel like there's not a lot of mixtape presence right now. I'm not saying that, artists is not killing the game right now in the mixtape game, but I just feel like it's not how it was back, when I was coming up, back when I was in high school. See, I was in that Wayne era, like when he was killing it, like with Dedication, Drought Is Over, all that. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to school smiling, listen to Wayne every day. Or, the mixtape runs that Wiz and Gucci had and Meek and, Ross, all of them. Like now it's just like I don't know. So I've kind of been influenced by that. So that's what made me kind of do some more mixtapes. My most recent mixtape that I just dropped, it was in the summertime. It was called "In Money We Trust," and it's actually featuring DJ Flip. So I hooked up with DJ Flip actually through pretty much the same thing we doing right now, through a podcast. And, he was like, man, I'm feeling your craft. You know what I'm saying? You're a talented artist. You're very creative. So he was like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you this package. He's like, I'm going to send you these all these instrumentals, and I just want to see what you can do with them. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you can use my name, put me on it, whatever you want to do, a mixtape or just cover singles. So I told him, I was like, say less. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I said, he was one of the reasons why I kept continuing my music journey as well, because, just to be hit up by like a major DJ it was like astonishing to me. It was like, man, this DJ is saying like he, likes my craft. He likes, my music. So I'm like, okay, now I gotta, give him what he wants. You know what I'm saying? He want to see what I can do with these beats. So I'm like, okay, all right, send them to me. He sent me about like 10 to 15 beats, you know what I'm saying? I think I killed about like 10 of them, I'll save some more for later, but yeah, so I came out with the little project "In Money We Trust." So like I said, I'll drop that in the summertime. That's up for streaming everywhere if you want to go check it out. It's got some hits on there. I got a song I made for the kids called Kids Bop. Got a couple other songs I did. One song I did called Ride Out with Kush K. Shout out to her. She's a hip hop artist doing her thing. And then I got a song on there with Dizzy Wright. I don't know if a lot of artists know about Dizzy Wright, but he's also a major artist as well. So I did a song with him, and I just dropped that on the tape or whatever. Like I said, just to like kind of package it together as a complete deal. Like I said, DJ Flip name is all over it. You know what I'm saying? So just to let people know that it's not nothing fake or anything like that. Like I said, he's out there. You can Google him. Like he's a real DJ. So,
yeah.
But yeah,
you mentioned that you say he likes your craft and everything. And that brings us back to what we talked about at the beginning of this episode. How we went through a stage where you weren't sure if you wanted to do it, and like you said, I remember that stage because I reached out to you. I'm like, no, you can't stop. You can't. You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm starting to realize, man. I'm starting to realize that.
And Chris said, yeah, Flip be out there. So Chris know who that is. And yeah, I haven't necessarily had I want to stop, but I questioned myself. You know what I mean? Am I doing the right thing? Is this my purpose? And then when I get the feedback just from my episodes, the business deals, the partnerships, it's like, you know what? I'm doing the right thing. This is my calling. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely loving it, man. And like I said, I'm definitely 100, man. I'm proud of you like a mother. You don't even know.
Man, I'm proud of you, man. You over there killing it right now, man.
Man, appreciate it, man.
I've been seeing you in different cities doing your thing, man. You killing it right now, for real.
Yes, sir. You got any shout outs you want to give?
Let me see. Like I said, I want to shout out to all the artists I've been working with, local or major. Let me see, shout out to my mom. Like I said, without her, I wouldn't be here. Shout out to you, man. Reckless Talk, like all day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, I just want to give a shout out to all the artists who's out there doing it in the independent community. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like you said, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? This grind that we got, man, it's not easy. Like I said, not to downplay the sign artists or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot harder for the independent artists to, get out there and get their name heard. So we pretty much got to, take advantage of every opportunity that comes in place. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's pretty much what I've been trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So.
Facts. Chris said it gives you that motivation and affirmation to continue. Facts. Big time facts. For real.
Facts.
Man, shout out to my guys, man. Low Rock Entertainment, Raw Man with Urban Outfitters USA, used to Rocco, PSK 13, Ozzy the DJ, Rich Alexander. Big shout out to my guy Chris, man. Amazing R&B singer. Mac the GOAT, man. Houston City Beat. That's another platform I'm about to be on as of this week. My shows will be starting to go HoustonCityBeat.com in the podcast section. Y'all check it out. Big shout outs to Mike Acosta and Liz, for real. We making moves over here. For real.
Most def.
Nothing but blessings, man. Blessings on blessings. Man, if you was to sum up the my bad. If you was to sum up the subject of the newest mixtape in one word, what would it be?
Pretty much what it's called, money. Like I said, I call it. It's called In Money We Trust. And I mean, I can give you a further, explanation. I can kind of dive into that. So I think the title In Money We Trust came from, as far as like the connections I've been building with people in the music industry as of lately. And I realized one thing that they all have in common. They all ask for a price. You know what I'm saying? So like money is kind of like the lingo in the music industry. If you don't have the money, then, I mean, just to be honest with you, brutally honest, you might not make it. Unless you're like super, super, super talented and somebody just, comes off and sweep you off the street, and signs you to a deal or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But let's be honest. These days, you know what I'm saying? It's not like how it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you can get signed like that, you know what I'm saying? But for your talent. But nowadays it's like everybody is like, on this. Everybody's on the money. So
Yep.
that's kind of where I got that title from. All the moves I've been making, all the connections I've been getting from other industry people, whether it be artists or managers or promoters or whoever, you know what I'm saying? They all have one thing in common, and it's money. That's why I named that tape In Money We Trust.
Yeah.
So, and it's also because I realized that, my worth as far as my craft, you know what I'm saying? You should never do something for free. And it's crazy. That was quoted in what? The Dark Knight movie. He said, if you're good at something, you should never do it for free. So, that's why I started realizing my worth as an artist, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's where that came from, So money, money rules the world. So.
I definitely dig it, man. I definitely dig it. And you mentioned artists being signed. The crazy thing is, in the hip hop industry right now, a lot of record labels, they're not signing nobody. I don't know what's going on with it. This is just my opinion. I think it has a lot to do with the violence going on. A lot of rappers are becoming unalive. And that's money that the record label was gonna miss out on. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not just saying that's just what's going on overall, but from what I noticed, a lot of people aren't getting signed these days. So yeah, all you independent artists, man, grind. Like I said, this man's a perfect example, man, for real. Man, killing it, for real. Almost famous. The
a lot of
title to
opportunities.
what happened?
I'm sorry, I ain't trying to cut you off. No, I said it's a lot of opportunities, is out here as far as like being an independent artist, you know what I'm saying? I feel like more doors are just opening up. And it's like the way the music industry is right now, the way the game is right now, if you're not making moves right now, you know what I'm saying, in this music industry game right now, then you really just don't want this. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's a lot more doors that are open for artists, like especially independent artists right now. Like there's a lot more doors that's open than there ever was before. So that's why I feel like, if you're not grinding, if you're not seeing these opportunities, then you probably just don't want this for real. You know what I mean? But like you said about as far as like the labels, I mean, I kind of beg to differ because I've been seeing both. Like, I've seen some labels who don't want to sign artists, but then I also still be seeing a lot of labels who are signing artists right now. Like I've seen a artist, I forgot his name, but there's an artist that recently got signed to Eminem's label. Yo Gotti, he been signing people like crazy. Ross, I think he's, I've been seeing a lot of labels. A lot of labels are still, out there looking for the next big thing. So, like what's that? Newcomers like Scarlett and let me see, Ice Spice and Glorilla, like it's just crazy. Like their fame just came like overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it can happen. Like because I remember before, I don't know if it was Glorilla or Ice Spice or maybe even both. Like I think one of them was working like a fast food joint or something like that. And then now, next thing you know, you see him at the BET Awards doing their thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to see that transition is like, man, that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just look at that as motivation right there, too. Like, man, that could be me one day. I'm going to be at the BET Awards. I'll be at the Hip Hop Awards, doing my thing as well. So, that right there should just be motivation to anybody. Like, so I think it's kind of like half and half. There's labels that are signing people, but then there's labels who are not signing people. But at the same time, like I said before, you got to have some kind of upstart. You got to bring something to the table, because labels, they're not going to do everything like how they used to do. Like they're not going to do everything for you. They want to see that you are let me see. I'm trying to think of the word to say this. They want to see if you're pretty much investing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, like how I got the, TrizzyBass shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm, as you, when you're an artist, you're a brand. Like you kind of notice too, like with Reckless Talk, like you're a brand. Like you promoting yourself right now with your shirt.
Uh-huh.
So it's like they want to see if you can invest in yourself before they invest in you. That's pretty much what they're doing right now. And
Yeah.
if they see that you're not investing in yourself, and it's like, well, why should we waste our time? You know what I mean? So it's like pointless. But I understand what you're saying too with the violence and everything. That is kind of like, like a liability. But I mean, if you prove yourself as an artist and your creativity and your artistry, I mean, you can go anywhere. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Facts. Big time facts. Man, I don't know how I forgot this, man, but big shout out to everybody watching. Everybody's gonna be watching in the future, man. If you we on YouTube Music, and Facebook right now. If you're watching on YouTube, man, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. It is free to do that, please. If you on Facebook, I appreciate you guys watching. If you're on Facebook watching and you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and fuck with your boy. I'm four subscribers away from 300. And if you're listening to on YouTube Music, I really appreciate you guys. I know y'all be running around, ain't got time to actually watch us, but my podcast goes where you go. In saying that, let's get back to it. You like that, huh? What's the next question? Excuse me. The title of your new album is Almost Famous. Share with us the origin of the title.
Pretty much, like I said, I feel like I'm at a point in my music journey where, pretty much what it says. I mean, I feel like I'm almost famous. I'm almost there. Like I've been taking advantage of pretty much every opportunity that's been coming my way. I've been trying to make moves, trying to make connections, So yeah, in this, in this music game, in this music industry, and I feel like, I'm at a point where, I'm, like I said, I'm almost there, Who knows? Like I said before, next year you can see me at the BET Awards, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. So that's why I feel like I'm at. Like I said, if I just keep grinding and taking advantage of these opportunities that are like before me, so I feel like, I'm up next. I feel like I'm almost famous. So
I feel it, brother. I feel it. In saying that, what is the benefits and the drawbacks of being almost famous?
the benefits, like I said, you just, as far as like, just taking, like I said, just taking advantage of the opportunities, the benefits, getting your name out there, getting your artistry, getting your brand. Drawbacks, as far as like, I just want to say, like I said before, like, the money you gotta spend money to make money. So it's gonna be some times where you got to probably cough up some money, just to like, get some of the DJs to, mess with you, get some of these, let me see, radio stations to get, for airplay, Spotify, playlisting. I mean, I'm just naming like a couple things that, independent artists have to deal with. Like we have to pretty much make our own way. And that's pretty much what we do. We pay for everything. Like this stuff is not cheap. Like it just don't come like to us, so we have to pretty much pay for all of this for us, for our name to get out there. Let me see. So yeah, it's a lot of benefits and drawbacks, but at the end of the day, like I said, if you just keep grinding and believing in yourself and believing in your artistry, I mean, like I said, you can make it anywhere.
Man, I dig it. I definitely dig it. I want to touch on something real quick. Because you talking about BT Awards, but you will be there one day. You'll be on stage accepting
Oh yeah,
for show.
definitely. I definitely believe.
Let's talk about Coast to Coast. If I'm not mistaken, that's the name of it, that competition. let's touch on that, man.
Coast to Coast. So like I said, Coast to Coast is a big, platform for, a lot of artists, especially independent artists, to come out from almost at any city that you're in. You know what I mean? Like the recent show that I did, I believe it was in June. I did Coast to Coast show in Detroit. And when I went down there, man, the love was just so real, man. Like I said, the DJs, they was, messing with me or whatever. And I went down there with a couple artists, I knew, like Tilly, shout out to him. He doing his thing. He's a hip hop artist as well. Check him out. And there was a few other artists I met down there too, like 2G Ski, Air, they just doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, good to see so many artists and so many brands coming together in one room. You know what I mean? It's always good to see that, you know, and
Yeah.
network with them. Like I said, I networked with them, connected with them, got their social media and all that. So like I said, if time came for me to do a track with Air or, you know, 2G Ski, like we connected, like we can hit each other up anytime. You know, that's what I love about it. But so yeah, I did the Coast to Coast show. And I performed Free Meech, you know, which is a song off my mixtape In Money We Trust, and they loved it. You know what I'm saying? Like they loved the song. Like they was vibing. We was in there. We was rocking, man. It was like I said. It was like a little mini concert up in there. Like they loved it. Like
Yeah, that's
so
bro.
that actually won me 4th place at the Coast to Coast show in Detroit. And with you getting 1 to 5, like placing 1 to 5, you are actually able to head out to Miami, which is like the big international festival that they have, you know, Miami, Florida for Coast to Coast. Like, and this is for like all artists coming from like, you know, Dallas, Detroit, Seattle, Chicago, you know, they all come into one place. That's going to be on, I believe, the weekend. Let me see, I believe it's November 8th, 9th, all the way through the 12th. So yeah, that entire weekend, like it's gonna be a big weekend. Like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like major DJs, major artists, you know, that's gonna be judging. You know, I believe last time, you know, Zaytoven was judging. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe Khaled was there, DJ Khaled. So like I said, it's a big event for an independent artist, and like I said, I'm definitely gonna partake in that. You know, as far as me, like I said, when I won 4th place, they gave me a ticket and was like, "Hey, you want to come to Miami?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it kind of took me by storm. I was like, man, I didn't even know that, you know, I was going to win that competition. So, like I said, when I won that was like, I was like, man, this is crazy. And believe, like, you know, for me to think that I was going to give up this, you know, this music thing, and now I'm over here, you know, winning competitions and doing songs with major artists, and you know, it's just crazy getting hit up by DJs and, you know, pretty much a lot of people in the industry right now. It's just crazy,
Yeah.
man. It's just a blessing, like it really is. So
Yeah,
like I said,
I'm
I
so
got
happy
that
for you,
show
bro,
coming
for
up in
real.
Miami November 9th. You can catch me down there, man, Miami, Florida, doing my thing, man. So
Yeah, man, I'm major proud of you, man, for real, man. So we know, man, you're a beast on the mic. What folks may not know is that you have made another step. You know, you got the radio I-97. And you know, with going with your journey of Almost Famous, man. How does that make you feel, man? High 97 is a big thing. With who I don't know who don't know about High 97. You know what I mean?
right.
So,
It's big.
how does that feel, bro? That's dope.
Man, it feels pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm just ready. I'm just ready for, you know, everybody to hear what I got cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just want to kind of get my name out there. That's all I've been doing. I just been trying to promote and like my brand and trying to get everybody to know who TrizzyBass is. You know what I mean? Like so, that's, you know, like I said, I've been talking to people from Hot 97, and they're actually going to, you know, preview my music tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow night. And you know, a couple DJs are going to go over it. You know, they're going to, you know, give their feedback and opinions on it. And yeah, you know, if they like it, it's gonna be just, you know, it's gonna be on there. It's gonna be on Hot 97. It's gonna be streamed. So, you know, fingers crossed with that one right there. But so I'm hoping they like the music and they, you know, they mess with it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't have no doubts. You know that they, you know, that they're gonna like
Yeah.
it. So,
Yeah, you gonna kill it, man. They gonna love it, bro. Everything you put out is fire, for real.
man, I appreciate that,
We got Miss Santiago. She says congrats.
man. But thanks. I appreciate that.
Before we continue, we're gonna get to another song. Let's get one song going in here. We're gonna go ahead and play "Pull Up." Who's featured on that?
That's actually Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller, "Pull Up" featured. Let's do it.
More time for the bitches at my shows.
Shawty, when I pull up, Right on time, come outside, I ain't your man, that's true enough. Man, I'm just saying you don't do enough. I feel that void, girl, sure enough. I ain't in that boy, ain't true enough. Girl, there ain't no other time like time love. One time me, when I time love. One time, this is the mother nigga sees to exist. West 5's ready for the shit. Baby, I been with the shit. Oh my goodness, you the shit. Money talk, these niggas got list. Everything you hear that nigga talk straight miss. I got real words for you, boy, whatever works for you. On his shoulder is the only spot he carry chips. Never in his pocket out, got it, I qualified. That nigga's an asshole, why you won't start a minds? I ain't trying to play you, I ain't out here with the Scotty's out. You hear that shit all the time, blame it on your mama, one up with 9, I ain't even gon' do it yet. She know I be out here on this motherfucking music tip. Entertain a hoe, I ain't got the time to do that shit. Girl, I wanna hit that shit more than one time. It's a cool 5 seconds, baby, I was just checking. I'ma slide right in that spot, no Tetris. Girl, it's all mine, tell them niggas folk get it. Girl, let's get on FaceTime for you go to sleep. You a freak, tell me what you gon' do to me. I'm going deep, fuck around, get you knocked up. I don't need to call your phone, I just pop up. Girl, if y'all these when I pull up. Right on time, come outside, I ain't your man, that's true enough. Man, I'm just saying you don't do enough. I feel that void, girl, sure enough. I ain't in that boy, ain't true enough. Girl, there ain't no other time like time love. One time me, when I time love. One time, girl, you know you can hit my line. I'll be going just to get you right. You probably been deep, but your legs in a V, you can get it any day and night. Girl, you know you can hit my line. I'll be going just to get you right. You got a minute, put your legs in a V, you can get it any day and night. It's a couple things you telling me on the stroke game. He can't really mess with me, and you know I chef it up. Get your ass the recipe. She said I'm a player, kinda like Bill Bellamy. Told her, baby girl, did you really sweating me? Even if I did, you the main one that's next to me. Broke a million crimes, yeah, we racking up the felonies. Call me Wreck-It Ralph, I'll be breaking up some families. Oh girl, I'm a player, yeah, it's true, but I'll change the game for you. If you believe you'll do. Oh girl, we can hop inside my coupe, do some freaky things to you. Girl, I'm pulling up on you. Dowdy, when I pull up, right on time, come outside, I ain't your man, that's true enough. Man, I'm just saying you don't do enough. I feel that boy, girl, sure enough. I ain't in that boy, ain't true enough. Girl, there ain't no other time like time love. One time me, when I time love. One time, don't want it, girl, you know I'ma just pull up on you. Fuck that nigga. You can tell him I said that. When I text you on my side, just be ready. Take you on shopping sprees and have your legs shaking uncontrollably. You know he don't do that shit. It's Trizzy, Bryson, Tilla, we vibing.
Hey. Y'all, I was jamming those last night too, man. This shit. Breaking up families, huh? Oh man, I love it, man. Let's talk about the creative process, man. How that come about?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Let's talk about your creative process with that single right there, with that track right there.
Like I said, that track got sent over, from Bryson. Like I said, I mean, pretty much the song said, pull up. So, with that subject, I just came up with a verse, pretty much, talking about the same thing, like I'm gonna pull up on you, you might have a man. I mean, if you do, I mean, you won't be rolling with me. So, I mean, but hey, I mean, there's certain things that I probably can do that, he can't do. I mean, but hey, that's pretty much the creative process, that song right there,
Yeah.
I was kind of just trying to feed off Bryson and what he was talking about, so like I said, I kind of came up with my own little thing. So
I like it. Man, I
was right there for the ladies, what I'm saying? I know they love Bryson Tiller, so I had to do that one right there.
Yeah, facts. But I was talking with some old heads recently, man, and they feel like doing music videos is killing the superstar. You know what I mean? But you the superstar that's killing these music videos, man. So let's talk about that. Your music video you got coming up.
Right now I'm in the process of trying to get a couple videos off the ground, because I'm gonna be completely honest. If you go on my YouTube page, you're not gonna find too many music videos. I'm just be honest, because every time I get an idea, I just run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I always dropping new songs. I'm always in the studio. It's like almost kind of like I live in the studio, man. I'm just being honest. So like I'm always dropping songs hit after hit, you know, project after project to the point where it's just like, you know, people come to me and they're like, "Where's the video?" And I'm like, "Oh man, you know, I just be going with it." You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm kind of like, you know, at this point where I'm like kind of playing catch up a little bit. So with this new project I dropped, Almost Famous, I feel like I kind of want to take like a little small break just to kind of catch up on the music videos. You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple of them in, like I said, in process right now. I'm gonna start filming. Let me see, a video to "Hell of a Night," which is also a song on Almost Famous. There's a couple other ones, you know, I have ideas for. Like I just found this new professional studio. It's actually like right here in my city in Grand Rapids. They just opened up, and it's like I'm trying to tell you, everything's professional. Like they got the lighting, they got the props, they got everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hook up with them, and I already reached out to them. They told me, you know, just, you know, let them know when I want to come through and, you know, do my thing. So I'm like, okay, I bet. So like I said, I'm definitely working on that right now. I'm gonna try to do as many videos as I can. Like I said, I still want to do a video to the Kids Bop, you know, just have a whole bunch of kids just like, you know, dancing and like acting crazy, getting wild, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like nobody really does things like that no more. I think, you know, videos like what's that, the Nas I Can, I don't know if you remember
Man,
that, when he had all the kids.
I was just
You know what
about
I'm
to
saying?
say
Just
that's the
like just
last
like
one.
that's only one. That's only one. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of videos like that. But you know, like I said, I just kind of want to take it back, kind of like to that. You know what I'm saying? Just have a whole bunch of kids around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Laughing, playing. You know, dancing. You know, because kids do like to dance these days, man. I see like so many kids on TikTok
That's
and
all
all
they
that
do is
doing dances. I'm
dance.
like, man. So yeah, I'm about to be like, man, look, just bring that energy. Just bring it. Like, you know, just bring
For
it.
real.
You know, we gonna do it.
Now you definitely took the words out of my mouth though, because that's the one I was thinking about. That's the one and only one I could think of.
It was that, and then I think it was a couple other ones too. Like I said, I can't think of them right now, but I know it was a couple videos where, you know, people did stuff with kids. But like, yeah, so that's why I made that song, Kids Bop, because I had it when I made that song. I had the idea of that I wanted to do a video to it. You know, I had the idea of like, man, this sounds like a dance song for kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just call it Kids Bop. And what I pictured was just like, you know, whether we film it outside or in a building, it don't matter. Just have a whole bunch of kids around just dancing. You know what I'm saying? Just acting fool, doing what they love to do. Because I'm gonna be completely honest, man. Like I have a daughter, you know, her name's Ariana, and she loves that song. Like when that
Yeah.
song comes on in the car, she's in the back like la 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 la. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking back at her like, girl, you like that song, don't you? So I'm like, okay, all right, I'm gonna have to do something to it. And you probably gonna see her in the video too, because
Yeah. Man, mentioning your daughter, bro, that is your twin, bro.
man,
That is your twin.
most definitely, you can't definitely. That's most definitely.
For real.
That's my love. That's my heart.
Man, it's been a little while since we had you on the show. What you been up to, man?
Like I said, pretty much everything you pretty much been talking about. Like I said, did the mixtape. Been doing like a lot of shows recently, local and out of town as well. I did a few shows in Grand Rapids. Did a couple shows in Detroit. Let me see. I do a few of them in Holland. I actually got one coming up tomorrow in Holland. You know, that I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go out there and rock the crowd with them. And let me see. Yeah, like I said, I got that big show coming up in Miami. I'm just getting ready for that. Um, yeah, so like I said, I'm in the process of trying to get some of these videos off the ground, you know, so I can build my YouTube platform up more. Vimeo, whatever you want to call it, you know, all that, you know. So I just been trying to, you know, build my social presence, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about merchandise real quick. Like I said, I don't know if you
Let's do it.
or not, but like,
Before we do that,
TrizzyBass.
you mentioned Holland, right? So I seen
Yeah.
that post.
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude's going to Holland, not realizing you stayed in the States.
Right. But I mean, I name all kind of city. Whatever city I go to, man. Like I said, it's a different energy. Every city I go to, it's always going to be a different.
Yeah.
Energy. I love Holland. I know Holland love me, man. Like I said, the vibe is crazy out there.
But yeah, let's get on your merchandise for sure.
Like I said, I mean, this is just like I said. What I'm wearing right now is the TrizzyBass shirt. You know, it's black and gold. I got more shirts that's going to be created. They're going to be coming out different sizes. probably different colors as well, like probably like the white and gold as well if you don't like black, black and gold. But yeah, like I said, man, I'm just trying to get more into that, get more into clothing, whatever I can do. Like I said, I've hooked up with Hustle House, you know what I'm saying, try to get that off the ground. And yeah, we gonna talk some numbers and some figures. But yeah, like I said, I just want to kind of get my brand out there, you know what I'm saying? And kind of follow, in the footsteps of, other artists doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that was one of the things where I was like kind of lacking. So I'm like, man, let me get on this clothing game real quick. You know what I mean? So I see artists like Speedy, Guapped Up Speedy, he out there doing his thing right now with the Guapped Up apparel. Like, he got people rocking his coats and jackets and, clothes all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He's another hip hop artist doing his thing right now. He's real big. So yeah, like I said, I just kind of wanted to jump into that as well. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let people know that is coming, because I had a few people actually hit me up when I did a show. I believe it was I think it was in Detroit. Yeah, I did a show wearing this shirt, and I had people hit me up, and they was like, "Man, where'd you get that made? You know, I want one. Where you got any more?" And I was like, I don't. And I felt kind of bad because I was like, man, I could be selling these right now. I'm like, man, I don't have them. But I was like, but they coming. They coming. So with that being said, like that right there alone let me know, like, man, this is more than music, man. I'm like really a brand. So I'm like, that's what, pretty much what I'm getting into. So like I said, dropping the 2 projects and Money We Trust, the mixtape with DJ Flip, and then dropping the Almost Famous project. They're both out, streaming everywhere: Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever you got. You can listen to them, enjoy those. And like I said, I'll be dropping some videos to both of those projects soon. As far as like, future endeavors, I'm, like I said, I'm willing to work with anybody, just shoot me an email or whatever. Like I have my email on my page, or I try to have it like, on all my social media. But you could just hit me up at TravonBrown@gmail.com for all bookings. Like I said, for if you want me to come perform in your city, or if you want to do a feature or anything like that. Like I said, I'm willing to work with anybody, so.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where I'm at right now, man. Like I said, you never know what the future holds, but like I said, that's where I'm at right now with it. So,
man, we definitely gotta get you to Houston, man, for my next event. Well, not my next one. My next one is on October 13th, the fall ball, but we're gonna have another one in January, man. So we definitely gotta get you out here for that, for sure. Michael Brown said, "I love you, son."
Oh yeah, that's Pops right there. He's a DJ as well out there in Memphis doing his thing, man. So shout out to
man.
him.
We gotta get you on the podcast, Pops, for real.
Definitely
promote you. He said, "Thanks for coming to Memphis."
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. See, that's another place. I can't believe I forgot about Memphis. I did a show out there when I was first coming up. I performed out there, did a couple shows in a club called Clicks, with him and a couple other DJs. And then let me see, I did another show in the restaurant. I forgot where it was at. Oh, Marlowe's. I don't know if you ever been there. But it's actually the famous restaurant that Drake shot his video at, the Worst Baby video. So it was like right in the background. I did a show over there as well. So yeah, Memphis, man, the energy is crazy out there as well, man. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get back down there as well. Probably hook up with some more people and try to do some more shows there as well. So I'm tapping in with everybody, whoever.
Yeah, Mike said, I'm there. I DJ for Yo Gotti. Okay, I see. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely reach out, man. We definitely gonna get you on the podcast, man. For real.
Oh, yeah. He's met a few people, man. He's met Gotti. He's met Ross. All of them. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. I like it, man. Hell yeah. Man, what advice would you give to other independent artists trying to make their way?
Like I said before, man, just keep grinding. Just keep going. Like I said, we always hit that point where it's like, man, this is becoming too much. There's a lot I gotta do. Like we already know that, being an independent artist, man, it's a lot more you gotta do. What I mean, to try to get your name out there, because nobody's gonna believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. What I mean? Nobody's gonna invest in you if you don't invest in yourself. What I mean? So it's like you just gotta keep looking, taking advantage of opportunities and, keep making moves for yourself. What I mean? Like, try to do as many shows as you can, hit up people, ready, like I said, radio podcasters like yourself, what I mean? Radio personalities, let me see. Like I said, major artists, if you can. I know sometimes they're busy, but if you can build a relationship with a major artist, that will definitely work in your favor as well. Because not only will you potentially get them as a feature, but you'll also gain their fans and their their loyalty as well. You know what I'm saying? Because like for example, like Jay-Z, I've heard. I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard a rumor where like Jay-Z doesn't charge people for features. Like that's what I've heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if he does, if he does, if he doesn't, he doesn't. But I've heard that he doesn't charge people for features. He just pretty much goes off of his connection with the artist or connection with the person. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like if you build a relationship with him, you know what I mean, you could potentially have like a superstar rapper on your track. Jay-Z, like what I'm saying, as long as you build that relationship. But yeah, like I said, my message would be just to just to keep going, man. Just keep just keep following your dreams. If you really want this, you're gonna make it happen. You know what I mean? Like it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but like I said, it could be next week, next month. It could, you never, who knows what'll happen. You know what I mean? It really just depends on the moves that you're making, So like I said, just keep doing your thing. That's all I can pretty much say.
Yeah. I can dig it. I can dig it. Let's see. I mean, what can we expect from you in the future? It's the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? What we looking at?
So right now, like I said, right now I'm just off the hype of almost famous, trying to, like I said, I'm trying to play catch up with some some videos. So that's pretty much all I'm doing right now, is just trying to I'm in my promotion stage. Like I've been promoting like every day. Like I'm like, yo, you heard that new Almost Famous? Like, man, you gotta listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. Like every day I'm like, man, you heard that new TrizzyBass? Man, you gotta listen to it. You gotta bump it. You gotta, what I'm saying? What you got? You got Tidal, you got Spotify. That's me right now. I'm just grinding, trying to promote, get it out there. I'm like, man, I got songs with Gucci, Ross, like, man, just listen to it. When they listen to it though, their ears are blown. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh man, it's you. And I'm like, yes. So it's really just about me trying to get my brand like out of, pretty much anywhere and everywhere I can, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm in my promotion stage. Like I said, I'm in the process of working on videos. Right now, I'm not really working on any new music at the moment, but like I said, if anybody wants to work, I'm always open, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a very creative person. Like I'm a very creative artist. Like I said, not only do I rap, but I also sing. As you've seen on both of those tracks, I can go back to back with Gucci, or I can, do a duet with Bryson Tiller. So it's like, whatever artistry you got, what I'm saying, I can bring my flavor to the table as well. I can probably, I'm thinking about dropping maybe a couple singles before the year's over, like you said. But like I said, right now I'm really just trying to focus on Almost Famous and and Money We Trust, and just just kind of get those out there. But who knows? Like I said, for next year, I do have a project in mind, and it might be a little prematurely, but I mean, I guess I might as well just come out and say it. For next year, there's a idea that I have for a R&B album.
Okay.
So you know what I mean, and I
feel
Chris,
like tap in if you still watching. But Chris, tap in, Chris.
Man. Like I said, if you do R&B, man, hit me up, because like I said, that's my next idea, and where I want to go creatively. Because I feel like lately all I've been doing is like rapping. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I love to rap, but sometimes you got to slow it down. Do something for the ladies as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because that's how I came up with the title for that project. Like I said, it's prematurely, but I mean, I'll just say that, like I said, I'm going to try to work on an R&B album, and I'm going to call it Girls Love R&B. Because, I mean, that's just what it is. We all know girls love R&B. Like, I've been around, like, a lot of women, and they say that, they like rap, but that's what it is. They like rap, but they don't love it. They like rap. They listen to it, but they love R&B. They want something
sensual,
man. So
it's funny you said that, because when I had Chris on, like I said, he's an R&B artist. His song right now that's booming is Grown Folks Business. When I had him on here, these women were going crazy for that song. So you are right. Like Women love they like
They
rap,
love
but
it.
they
They
love
love
R&B. Oh, let's get back to the comments real quick. Pop said, he got it honestly from mom and dad. The positive mindset. Love you, man. Then he said, thanks for bringing him on, my guy. Man, no problem, brother. Like I said earlier in the show, I don't know if you was on, man. This is my 78th episode. My second follow-up episode. Every single person I had on my show, I built a relationship with, and I'm still in contact with. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, it's not about having you on a platform and then boom, never hear from you again. We talk a bunch. You know what I mean? Like, these are my guys. You know what I mean? Like, we always gonna rock. You know what I mean? Once you get on here, we locked in for life. You know what I mean? Facts. Man, or everything you doing, man, or all your fans, all your supporters, anything you want to say to them?
Only thing I can say, like I said, for real, man, I love you all. Like I love everybody, you know, who rock with, you know, TrizzyBass. You know, I love all my fans. Shout out to all my fans. You know, shout out to all my supporters, everybody who's been rocking with me since the start. You know what I mean? And shout out to the people who just been like motivating me and inspiring me to keep going. Like I said, when I was in that dark place where I was like, man, I don't want to do this anymore, they was like, nah, you can't stop. And I'm gonna be honest, man, you was one of them, man. I know you when you came with me with Reckless Talk, I was like, man, look, you can't stop. You know what I'm saying? There was like a lot of people who was saying that. They was like, man, you're so gifted, you're so talented. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't stop. You got to keep going. So, you know, I just had to like find myself in that period and just, like I said, just keep going. And like I said, I got a lot of love for everybody who supported me and who still support me to this day. And yeah, like I said, I just want to show love to everybody, anybody and everybody who knows the TrizzyBass, and shout out to everybody who's going to know TrizzyBass in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Big time facts.
I'm already, all my future fans already got love for y'all, so salute.
Hell yeah. Last time you was on here, it was a few months back, 4 or 5 months back. You had a feature with Rick Ross, Dream On. I asked you a question. Who would be like a dream collab for you? You know what I mean? We talking about big time artists. And I honestly, I don't remember your answer, but basically what I'm getting at, since then, you have a feature Rick Ross, Gucci Mane, Juicy J, Jadakiss, Lil Wayne, Bryson Tiller. My boy's killing this. My boy is killing it. Man, I love it, bro. I love it. We usually do 2 songs, but we're gonna play another one. We're gonna go actually play that Dream On featuring Rick Ross.
Okay.
We're gonna get on that right now before we end this interview. But yeah, I'm proud of you,
your favorite song, man. I see you playing it every episode. I was like, man, I know he's a fan, man. He's locked in for life.
Hey, yeah, facts. Every
but I appreciate it, though.
Early morning mix every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You already know I'm playing this shit for sure. Definitely, hell yeah. But yeah, Dream On is my shit though. I can't even front. Let me pull it up real quick. But yeah, everybody watching, man, I appreciate you guys. Everybody watching in the future, I really appreciate you guys. Man, y'all go ahead and follow my boy TrizzyBass, man. His link tree's in the description, so y'all go ahead and check him out, man. His boy's doing some things. This is Dream On featuring Rick Ross. Come on. All right, let's do it.
In this bitch. Maybach music. Time to celebrate, you know the king home. Gold bottles, gold watches, this my theme song. Speakers on blast, truck is on. Haters wanna see me fall, tell them dream on. Time to celebrate, you know the king home. Gold bottles, gold watches, this my theme song. Speakers on blast, truck is on. Haters wanna see me fall, tell them dream on.
100 blocks on the dot. Ricky Ross, new whip, Tim shoes in the socks. I'm up in Secret City, yeah, that boy got the link. You better get it on the bricks, selling like rings. Stepping out fresh, stepping out clean. My nigga Young Mardo, boy in DPC. When I'm up in the DZ, we gon' start like a dog. My niggas drop out of school, but we subject to ball. Don't worry about the crackers, cause the crackers ain't sharp. I'm looking in the phantom, bitch, you know that I'm the mob. See the grill in the front, I get the feeling the flood. How you feeling, Ricky Ross? I get $1 million in money. So mob, I get it so mob. Pulling up to the trap, fresh off a blow job. Charging all the G's, pussy nigga tail land. You waiting on the side, boy, just hit myself back.
Time to celebrate, you know the king home. Gold bottles, gold watches, this my theme song. Speakers on blast, drunk is on. Haters wanna see me fall, tell them dream on. Time to celebrate, you know the king home. Gold bottles, gold watches, this my theme song. Speakers on blast, drunk is on. Haters wanna see me fall, tell them dream on. Nothing coming to a sleeper but a dream. TrizzyBass, I get it by any means. Is that a stretch? Nah, it's within my reach. Is that a flex? Well, it could be. Black lives matter, yeah, they matter all the time. The criminals in their mind without committing a crime. It costs to be a boss, that's why I'm with Ricky Ross. Someone tell NASA that a nigga taking off. I ain't bad, but them youngins better holler back. And I got your girl texting with a screen crack. Gold, platinum, and diamond plaques, back to back. That's my vision, and I'm never losing sight of that. Like dream filling, dream chasing, boy, I'm about the paper. If it all works out, then I'll be rich and famous. On the power trip, and I ain't sharing locations. 2 middle fingers, what I mean? Time to celebrate, you know the king home. Gold bottles, gold watches, this my theme song. Speakers on blast, drunk is on. Haters wanna see me fall, tell them dream on. Time to celebrate, you know the king home. Gold bottles, gold watches, this my theme song. Speakers on blast, drunk is on. Haters wanna see me fall, tell them dream on.
Man, hold up. Hold up.
If I had a mic right now, man, I'd probably perform that for you live, man. For real.
Man, that's my shit, man. That's bad. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and end this, but before we do, I have an announcement to make that you guys are not gonna like. I will not be doing the early morning mix for the next 2 weeks. That's because of the event I have coming up, the fall ball on the 13th. Like y'all already know, I play music from artists that's been on here. So every artist that's performing, the 10 of the 15 artists that's performing, been on here. So just to, you know, do a little lead up, and you know what I mean, I don't want to keep playing their music and then no one shows up to the show. So I'm gonna do one more mix this afternoon, and then there won't be another morning mix until the 14th. Actually, no, that whatever that following Monday would be. So yeah, it's saying that. Mike Brown said, "I love the energy, man." I appreciate that, Mike. Man, that's one thing. When y'all see me on my shows, man, like I truly believe in every single person that's been on my show, whether it's an artist, entrepreneur, business owner, and that's why this and Yolanda, congratulations, love it, positive vibes. You know what I mean? And it's like I rock with you guys because I truly believe in what you guys got going. You know what I mean? And so the energy is always going to be high. You know what I mean? I truly believe in every single person. All 78 people I had on here in 7 months, mind you. I believe in it. You know what I mean? I think you originally was like what, like my 20th episode?
Oh yeah.
Before we end this, anything you want to say?
Like I said, man, I think we pretty much covered everything, man. Like I said, man, shout out to Jay, Jay Reckless. You know, you killing it right now.
Appreciate
shout out
it,
to DJ Mike B out there, man. I love you too, man. Shout out to like I said, all the artists out there doing their thing, the independent artist community. Whether you a rapper or a singer, if you're a rock artist, gospel singer, whatever you do, man, like I said, much love to you. We need you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you got something creative in your mind, just let it flow. That's all I can say, man. Just keep going.
Yeah, facts, big time facts. Man, saying that, you already know, man, I wish you success beyond your imagination, brother. You killing it, man. Like you said, you're almost famous, bro, and you getting there. Just make sure I got a ticket for the BT Awards.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Man. You are going to be one of the first people I hit. I'm going to be like, yo, J-Ray, I got the ticket for you, man. VIP was good.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, most definitely, man.
Man,
like
everybody
said, man, we locked in, man.
Facts, big time facts. Everybody watching, I appreciate y'all. If y'all watching on Facebook, please share this episode. Share. I appreciate everybody for real, man. Like I said, coming this week, I have another platform I'll be on. I'll be on HoustonCityBeat.com. Y'all can go to the podcast section. My first episode I'm putting up there is Reckless Reviews featuring Buck's Pizza. This episode would actually be my second episode out, but I'm putting an episode every week up there. So yeah, we killing this game, man. We growing, and I'm loving the progress. I'm loving seeing you do what you do, bro. Just keep killing it, man, and don't quit. Don't make me come out there.
I got you, man. I'm gonna keep
man, it's
killing.
saying that, man. Episode 78, kicking it with hip hop artist TrizzyBass is a wrap. Everybody, H-Town, Detroit, stand up.